Nigga got a 5 head. Nigga got the extra LeBron at the top, the extra edge. Extra edge on the top.
I don't know why I said that. Oh, here it is.
You found it on the floor?
Yeah.
I'm glad you found it, because I do not steal. Nigga, we smoke with each other when we ain't got nothing to smoke, nigga. If nigga, one of us got it, we all got it, nigga. So big smoke. I'm gonna be live on TikTok next. Oh, I'm catching up to do.
There we go. Now I don't look messy and stuff.
Man, you can hit this, but nigga, don't freak my shit though. I don't like how you be doing that. I don't do that on my shit, bro, because that shit make this shit fall out. You did it on the other one. That's why I put it out. I'm for the roll.
I did it because it was canoe, nigga.
And look, that shit fell out. I'd rather just let it canoe then, on God, because I'm going to roll that up in a blunt with that weed that's in there. I'm going to go get a cigar, and then I'm going to take the doobies and shit. And this weed right here, man, let me get
what I just dropped behind you.
Before that shit fall out.
What I just dropped behind you on, bro?
I'm for to roll that up in a real blunt. Huh?
What I just dropped behind you.
Nothing, man. Come on with the weed, bro. That's why I didn't want, come with my blunt. You said you just dropped behind me. Man, give me my weed.
Yo, you acting like I'm finna fuck.
I thought you said you dropped it behind me.
No more.
Thought you said you dropped it behind. That's why I said, give me my weed. You said I dropped it behind you. You didn't drop it behind me.
I said, what did I drop behind you? And it was that lighter you just handed me.
Oh, let me get this
on that weird shit.
Ain't nobody on no weird shit. Play with a puppet to lick you in the mouth. I'm used to being attacked, though, by the devil. I'm just used. He used people, family members, anybody to attack me. I could be going down the street and a motherfucker attack me, try to run me over for nothing. Like, nigga, I'm on the side of the car. What the fuck you just try to run me over for? Then I'm like, fuck you. And the dude stopped, nigga, and yelled out his window like, you fucking nigger. And I'm like, nigga, come back here and say that shit in my face. And then he just skirted off. You heard me? That shit just made me wish, nigga, I had a car. Like, nigga, I wish I could just catch up with him. Like, nigga, that's the worstest feeling in the world. Like, nigga, to know how these white motherfuckers put us in slavery, nigga, and how they done our people. It's different when you get into it with a nigga and he driving down the street, nigga, and he be like, nigga, fuck you. He ain't gonna call you no nigga. He gonna be like, fuck you, you bitch ass nigga, some shit and keep on going. Or he gonna be like, fuck you, nigga, you ain't talking about nothing, nigga. Nigga, he ain't gonna call you no nigga though, but white people, they got the habit of doing that when they get into it with niggas and they got a little space between them where they can take off running or they can hit the gas in their car on some road rage shit, even if you in the car. Nigga, they love to call us niggas. And all of them don't even be racist. That's what's sad about this shit. Like, some of y'all motherfuckers don't even be racist. You just been and got into it with a nigga. You feel like they embarrassed you. or whatever. So you just be like, nigga, that's the only thing you can think about. You trying to hurt them, so you hit them with a low blow. You fucking nigga. You know what I mean? And you don't even be racist. You kind of really like black people, but when you get into it with one of them, nigga, you call them a nigga. I don't give a fuck any of y'all. Mostly all white people like that. You can find the nigger lovers, nigga, but when they get into it with a nigga or behind a nigga's back, it's fuck them niggers. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a nigga lover and you're a white person, nigga, you done got stole from. You can't tell me ain't none of your nigga friends stole something from you. That's why I can't take, every time I get a white friend, I can't take my black friends, I can't take my race of people, my own race friend, the people from my own race that's my friends, like my black people. I can't take them and let all my black homeboys get friends with my white partner. Nigga, that wrong, that nigga blind. They're gonna be like 4 times, nigga, I've been asking you where a lick at. Nigga, I've been asking you, do you got a lick for us? Nigga, you got this lick all this time up under our nose. You got this lick all the time up under our nose. You hear me? It ain't hitting, is it?
It is.
Because you made it hit. You freaked it still.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. I asked you not to do that and you still did it.
I ain't freak shit on Uncle Nell Gave. I ain't do nothing.
You did this right here. You was doing it like that so it hit. You couldn't hit it.
I ain't do shit to it. It's that cone. It's that cone. You better off cutting that cone off and hitting it.
What you do? You just cut the cone off a little bit? That's what you did.
That's the cone. You better off just cutting this off and hitting it on the paper. I'll bring it.
What?
I got scissors.
Boy, people try to.
Let me see.
Motherfucker gonna come off of there. Look, hold on.
Watch.
Look, it was coming off of there.
That's what I was trying to do that. Now I'm trying to see what it is like that.
On my phone, Black.
Yep, there you go.
With my phone, Black.
And don't go wrong.
All right, baby.
Oh, you want to hit that hard? Got motherfuckers be wanting to hit. They some little Hamilton smokers. You remember old school. You know, I barely want to hit it. They want to hit that shit hard where they can choke. My lungs ain't like that no more. They got youngs, and they young still developing. My lungs ain't developing no more, nigga. That's what they don't understand. We smoke different. They smoke more than me. They can take more than me. They like when I was younger, you know, and I had them fresh lungs, nigga, I could sit there and smoke 4 or 5 blunts. Nigga, I can't smoke no 4 or 5 blunts, nigga. I can smoke one pre-roll and be good, nigga.
What are you doing so I can light it? With that lighter, I mean.
For what?
So I can light that little.
What I do with it? We need a cigar. I'm about to put this out. Yeah, put it out to put this in the other week so I can get a stick. I'm gonna walk to the store and get a stick.
Here we go.
We're gonna smoke.
All right, we got it.
Huh? Nah, we're gonna get a stick. No, we gonna get a stick. You said y'all already got a stick?
No.
Uh-oh. What the fuck happened to my black? That shit I'm talking about right there. There we go. started to buy me a pack of Newports. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. Wean myself off if we went to black because I don't really like blacks. I used to be addicted to blacks a little bit. That's when I was married. Now that I'm divorced, I realized that bitch turned me on to that. Then chewing on the plastic and shit, that's probably why I started missing teeth. But when you marry somebody, it's for sickness to health, better for worse, death do you part. So like if you get with a person and you marry them and you love them all the time, and then all of a sudden they get some teeth knocked out and get into a fight or whatever, you don't want to be with that man no more because some niggas jumped and now he look wounded because his teeth is knocked out or whatever. Now you want to get a divorce. Bitch, you was never there for him from the get-go. On mamas, nigga. People look for any reason, blame it on the kids, get the kids taken because they got to find a reason to blame it on him because I can't be with him no more because he missing teeth. I want to be back with him when he see gold in his mouth, but up under that gold, you know he missing teeth, so you still trying to find you a nigga who got all of his teeth intact. Can I see that lighter?
Oh, got it on.
You left it in there?
You got that lighter.
It don't work.
It was working for me.
Shit don't work.
I knew you had to take that bitch. I'm finna go, but I'm looking for that joint.
You gonna bring it back?
That lighter? Yeah, I'm looking for that joint again.
Nigga, right there.
Quit trying to hide my shit.
Nigga, you had it under there the whole time. You should have said something. I would have told you. You put it up under there. You hid it from yourself, nigga. You just like me, nigga. That's what the fuck it is. That nigga just like me, but worse, nigga. Nigga, like when I was young, I hope, pray to God he grow out of it, nigga. For real, nigga. Nigga, the nigga who put me on the first, he had a body at the age 15. This nigga put me on to the set, and he had a body at the age of 15, nigga. So do the math, bitch ass niggas. Do the math 4 times, nigga. I could be locked up in prison during the rest of my life in prison, but you know, God had another plan for me, you know. Man, it was people murdering people all through the Bible. If you look in the Bible, man, it was all type of people, nigga, like Moses, man. Come on, David killed Goliath, Cain killed Abel, nigga. The Bible opened up with murder. But I mean, punishment. I mean, think about creation. Why is punishment even a part of creation? You hear me? And then to say, like, I ain't the one who created all of this shit. I'm just saying, use your fucking brain. You ain't the one who created this shit. Punishment is a part of creation, you hear me? And you liable to be in punishment. I didn't ask to be created, you know, just like when they tell you that child didn't ask to be born, like it's the parents' responsibility to take care of that child. It's God's responsibility to take care of me. Now, I ain't asked to be created, you hear me? And you give me your word, you're going to take care of me, Lord. You give me your word, you're going to take care of me. If I trust in you. But he also give us his word, and he let us know, like, man, if you trust in me, man, you're going to have to suffer in this life, you hear me? But I give you my word. I give you my word in heaven, in the next life, you hear me? Man, you'll never have to go through that no more. Like, and everybody else did everything that you had to go through and everything that put you through that, man, they're going to have to suffer, man. They're going to have to suffer in the lake of fire. I mean, in the lake of fire, that's what men, you know what I'm saying? The lake of fire. You know what I'm saying? The river of fire. You know what I'm saying? A lake don't really have no current. You know what I mean? Maybe it was gonna be a lake of fire, but man, God got so angry now. God said it's a lake, it's a river of fire. You hear me? Don't you know that's hotter? Just because of that water running, man, it's hotter, man. It was a lake of fire, man. Gassing of the teeth, fire unclenched. Now it's running gassing of the teeth. Now it's running fire unclenched. You hear me? Like, you hear me? Man, hey, what you mean? Hell got hotter? That's my message from God. God told me, man, the suffering that got worse. Like, all the torment that you could imagine that was going to go in the hell, you would think like, man, well, that's the ultimate suffering. It could get no worse. So you hear me? Man, God got a message for the devil. He said, man, it's worse. For the Antichrist, the false prophet, all y'all, man, hell got hotter. You keep on playing around, man. Hell got hotter. It ain't a lake of fire no more, man. It's a river of fire, man. It's a current. You know what I'm saying? What do a current do? It pulls you upstream or downstream. You hear me? Like, so, man, these spirits are just wandering away with. Wow, it say that in the somewhere in the Bible too, like wandering spirits. You hear me? What you mean? What's worse than being in hell than walking through hell and then like you being able to move and like you being pulled by flames? You being pulled by flames. See, in the lake you can float. In a river, got a current. You can't float in no current or whatever. I'm just trying to describe hell for y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't never been there. I ain't one of these fake people that put to sit up here and tell you, oh, I had a near-death experience. Oh, I died. And I went to hell and I seen the devil and, oh, you don't want to go there. No, man. I'm led by the Holy Spirit. Everything. It ain't even me talking right now, man. It's the Holy Spirit speaking through me in Jesus Christ's name, amen. Man, it's a river of fire, man. It's a current down there in hell, man. It's a current of fire down there in hell, man. Man, you can take all the, you know how they say if it was a nuclear war, and you know how they say the kill zone, how people would disintegrate, how people would disintegrate if it was a nuclear explosion and you was right there at the impact zone. Imagine being like a nuclear weapon. Like imagine like nigga that's like nigga you feeling that pain of exploding over and over and over and over and over. See the demons running up out of here, man. People got to get up out of here. They ain't trying to go to hell. Don't nobody want to go to hell. How people get by doing the evil shit they do and the twisted shit they do, cause they tell themselves, man, it ain't no hell. Man, when you die, you cease to exist. That's what they tell themselves. I don't know. I feel something inside of me. I don't feel the flesh. You hear me? I feel something inside of me that can come about this goddamn flesh. And I won't be able to talk no more because I won't have no brain to be able to think like how we thinking now or whatever. Like, and you could probably be walking and I could blow a fucking leaf past you or whatever. And you would never know I was there because I'm in the wind now. You hear me? Spirits pass by me all the time, and I'll be like, man, I want them to know that I know that they there. Because I don't want them to leave away. Like, come on. Say you die, and you go back to visit your loved ones, and they don't even know that you there. They don't even know that you watching them. I said, say when you die, you could go back and live your loved ones, and it's like on the movie Ghost. Like, they don't even know that you there. They don't even know that you watching them. Yeah, you might be able to make some shit move in the room or something. They just think that shit fell off the table or something like that. No, I can see through the spirits. I can see spirits there. Like when I be walking, you know what I'm saying? People that came back to visit me, you hear me? I'm like, huh? You know, those ones that, you know what I'm saying, that's left behind is, I think left behind, I know for a fact when you left behind is when you die and you still here. Then your ass left behind, really. Because you didn't pass on to the next life. You still here in this life, you know what I'm saying, trying to hold on to this light that's going to burn out. You know what I mean? It's going, you know what I mean? Where you'll never get to the eternal light, but if you, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you got to get to the eternal light. You still here, so you must still got a chance. But the people left behind, man, I see spirits, man, people that came back and contacted me, nigga, I am a Ouija board, nigga. If that's the case, nigga, shit. I know people put curses on me, try to do voodoo or whatever. Nigga, I see shit other people don't see, like, nigga, this guy, like, you know what I'm saying, manifesting things in my life that I know this real. You know what I'm saying? In the spiritual realm, it's real. You can play with God if you want to. I promise you this, he gonna chastise you. I promise it's a bully for every bully. I promise you. That's why I won't go back to how I used to be. That's why I won't go back to that killer. That's why I won't go back to that. You know what I'm saying? It was never about trying to prove a point with me, but it was just me standing up for what I thought was right. I never go back to, I'll walk away from shit. You hear me? That ain't even worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's been times when God knew I was gonna kill somebody, man, I didn't have a gun. I just had a gun 2-3 days ago. Now I ain't got a gun, nigga, and I need one, nigga. I would have popped that nigga's goddamn noodle. Niggas be playing games with the wrong ones, really, like really do. A nigga that'll sit there and shoot you and wait on the police, nigga, on the set, nigga. Don't give a fuck about going to jail and none of that shit, really. Like once you cross a certain line. But God changed me from all that because God showed me that, man, hey, he can deal with a person better than you can. Like if you leave it in God's hand, he might not do it when you want to. You've been fucked over by so many different people out here and did wrong, and you know what I'm saying? And you just been praying and leaving it in God's hands, you know what I'm saying? Because vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Man, God got something, man. In the long run, God always showed me he can punish them way worse than I can. So, like, why I don't do evil for evil. Like, I don't, when somebody do me wrong or whatever, like, that's why I rather just stay to myself because I'm anointed, because I know God appointed me, because I know I am the remnant of Jesus Christ himself. Like, if you know what I'm saying, what you mean? It ain't no others. It ain't nobody else like me. Like, it ain't. Like Russia, they just put out a document, Putin, where America, and like throughout the Bible, like it's colored people, it's black people. And it's showing where they took the Israelites. Like the same thing I've been telling y'all. What am I gonna get some African slaves for? We don't even sound like them. Where we lose our accent? No. Why would they go get some African slaves when they can go get the God's chosen people, Hebrew Israelite? America is Babylon, man. And to all the black people in America, go back to the Holy Land, Jerusalem. Go back to the Israel. See if people start finding out that they real inheritance and they real you know what I'm saying, roots and ancestors, and find out they the tribe of Benjamin. Find out they God's real people. You know what I'm saying? Through slavery, you know what I'm saying? Think about slavery in the Bible. Pharaoh, let God's people go. You hear me? Come on, slaves is God's people, you hear me? They brought over here to this country, you know what I'm saying? God's people is in America. That's why America is so powerful. That's why it's the most powerful country in the world. Come on, God's people built it, man. Y'all had the slaves build the railroad. Come on now. You go get God's people and have them to build a country, of course it's gonna be the hammer of the whole earth. I mean, it's in the Bible, man. America gonna be destroyed due to its splendorness, due to its delicacies. Go read Revelation chapter 18. Man, it sounds like the Twin Towers right there. The Statue of Liberty, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you see the sun on the top of the statue or whatever? And then it's a harlot, you know what I'm saying? The sun on the top of the statue, it's Horus. Man, I just seen some shit. I just seen something. The devil do not like what I'm doing right now. Like, for real, what I'm doing right now, he do not like that at all. Man, you got to put your faith in the Almighty God, man. That's all I can tell people, man. Like, if you don't, nowadays, man, and faith ain't enough, man. You can't just go on bread alone. And you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to put on that helmet of salvation. And most, you got to have on that, you know what I'm saying, that belt of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep on your belt of righteousness. You got to put on the full armor of God, man. Out here really, like, man, the devil trying to take out people's heads, man. He playing for keeps too. You know what I'm saying? We playing for keeps, he playing for keeps. You hear me? And all these fake falsified preachers out here talking about they know, the seal of God, you know what I'm saying? Man, if you wasn't chose by if Moses didn't seal you, how could you give somebody the seal of God? Moses is going around sealing people. I don't know how to tell you. You hear me? Like, man, like in a spiritual realm, like I seen the promised land. I ended up going to prison soon as I went to the promised land. Like my life is more like Moses. They say Job in the Bible. No, God knows. I seen Moses. You can't tell me we not in the last days. You can think I'm crazy or whatever. Moses sealed me. He gave me the seal of God. Did he give you the seal of God? I don't think so, really. I don't know who he gave the seal of God to. But when I heard people preach the seal of God, man, it's sad because I'm the remnant, so I got the seal of God. Moses gave it to me. I think he didn't disappear. I don't know if he sealed more people, if he just sealed me and then he sealed the rest of them, or if he sealed me so I could seal the rest of them, you know? All I know is if that's the case, then only I seal my brother, and then like what, the next day or something he killed himself or whatever, well the devil killed him, took him out. That makes sense to me, really. That's how I look at it, like, man, maybe he went to heaven when he died, you know what I'm saying? He had the seal of God. And he was sleeping, he woke up and he was like, what you doing? I was like, man, I'm sealing you, I'm giving you the seal of God, like, or whatever, and I sealed him. On his head, on my mama. Gave him the mark. That shit crazy. I can't say that, and I don't do no voodoo or nothing like this. All I'm doing is what Moses did to me. Like I sealed my son. He ain't talking about killing himself too, though. You know what I mean? That's just the devil attacking the ones that I seal. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't get the seal, how could you be 144,000? Like, you know what I mean? And then some people, you know what I'm saying, you can't seal everybody, you seal the wrong person, you know what I'm saying? They not 144,000 chosen. Everybody that I want to be 144,000 chosen ain't gonna be the 144,000 chosen. Everybody is not chosen. Many are called, some of them is called, and I'm happy with being called. If I would have been called, I would have been happy with that. I wish I would have been called. See? Many are called, but only a few were chosen. I wish I would have just been called. You hear me? God know that in my heart. You know what I mean? But I am chosen. You know what I'm saying? And before the light shined out on me, you know what I'm saying? I accepted being who I am. You know, the remnant, being different than everybody on the face of this earth. God created me different than everybody, every other person on the face of this earth. It's only 1-4 times. You know what I'm saying? It's only one me. You can't duplicate me. You can't clone me. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's none of that. It's only one me. The closest thing you're going to ever get to me is a brother. You know what I'm saying? There's a big brother, big little brother. You know what I'm saying? He was me. That was a part of me. A part of me already dead. My brother died. A part of me died, man. That you'll never see again. Now I realize, like, had I would have died or something, a lot of sin that, you know, I carried him through would have died. You know what I'm saying? Because we brothers, we carry each other through sin. We each other, like the ones that we love, the people that you hang around. You know what I'm saying? If we hanging around each other and you going to go do some shit, I'm going to go do it with you. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? We do each other. When people that you share your life with, you know what I'm saying? You share your sins with, you share your intimacy with, you share your thoughts with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe in two paths crossing for nothing. You know what I mean? I believe like everybody that you come across in life, God put them in your life for a reason. You know what I mean? It's a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? And you got to put the pieces to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? You got to see the ones that's really with you and the ones that really ain't down with you. You know what I'm saying? And I know the ones who really love my brother. And I know the ones who envied him too. You know what I mean? And I know you motherfuckers who envy me too. You hear me? It never could be me. It never will be me. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I don't stress. You know what I'm saying? But I'm held down by a boundage, you know what I'm saying, in this flesh, you know what I'm saying, the second guess. Yeah, second guess. That's all it really is. That's all the devil can do. You know what I'm saying? And the only triggers he can fire over her is make me second guess myself sometimes. And think like, man, am I really that close to God? Why am I so chosen? Why I gotta be chosen? You know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying, like many are called, but only a few. Why I gotta be chosen? You know what I'm saying? But I accept that, you know what I'm saying? And I know I'm gonna be held more accountable if I don't tell you that you need to get a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, with the Lord. Names don't define who we are. I don't care if you call him Buddha, if you call him Allah, if you call him Jehovah, if you call him Yahweh, if you call him Emmanuel. No matter what you do, man, you ain't never gonna be happy. You know what I mean? I don't care what I do, I'ma always take God with me. Maybe that's why I got away with so much stuff that I did get away with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was God, it was meant to be. You know what I mean? It was meant for me to pop him, or it was meant for me to stop them, or it was meant for him to whoop my ass, or it was meant for me to whoop his ass, or it was meant for me to say that to him and now them two fighting, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now I learned to keep my mouth shut. You hear me? I learned to keep my mouth shut, man. I learned the shit that was meant to be. Shit that was meant to be. I can choose what's meant to be. I learned that. Because I'm the remnant, so I could choose what's meant to be. I could change my whole reality. I could change, like, you know what I'm saying? I took this with a grain of salt. Mocha, when you told me, you said, man, get you some new friends. That's exactly what the fuck I did. Shit, I moved around, nigga. I'm through fucking with people. Like, nigga, I ain't fucking with nobody, you hear me? I'm gonna find me some new people to hang around. Like, people that can, you know, enjoy my conversation, enjoy my, you know what I mean? People that I can trust, you know what I'm saying? And I started finding it's people like that, you know. Everywhere you go, it's good people and it's bad people, you know. Choose to hang around the fuckery, you know what I'm saying? And I always do find some good friends through the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? I find good friends through the fuckery. You gotta go through fuckery to find good friends out here in these streets, really. You gotta go through a lot of fuckery and divide it up and be like, man, well, that nigga cool. I can trust him. I can't trust that nigga right there. He's a snake. You hear me? And then, you know what I'm saying? You can trust him. You can, and then it don't even be that person. It could be a person that you love and he cool and you would love to fuck around with them all the time. But all they fuck around with is the people they fuck around with is snakes. The people they love is snakes. So, you know what I'm saying? It allow your energy to be around him is going to allow your energy to be around a whole bunch of snakes. You know what I'm saying? It just come with the territory that you in. You know what I mean? So I just leave all that shit alone. And I just stay the fuck out the way. I just stay clear as day, the fuck out the way. Hey, you understand me? But this video already like 30 minutes. So we're going to come back with another one because we got a lot of content to give, man. We trying to get up there, man.